How's it going, guys? It was a little late, so I gotta be a little quiet, but I kind of wanted to make this video. Anyway, so this is a follow-up, another follow-up to the Nintendo Direct. This is the other video I wasn't sure if I was going to make, then I decided just to make it anyway. So, let's get into it. So, we all know there was the Nintendo Direct earlier this week, well, a couple days ago, I guess, by the time this is uploaded. Yeah, earlier this week. Story will not focus on what was discussed during the live stream. If you want to see coverage on the Direct, you can see my coverage on here on YouTube. I'll put a link down in the description to the Direct. I'll also have a link to the original Direct if you don't want to like see my reactions, so that'd be fine too. I'll have that. Anyway, according to Kotaku, a student at California State University really did not want to miss the Direct. So instead of skipping class like an adult, he or she decided to email the professor asking for class to be canceled so they could watch the presentation. Well, this resulted in the police being contacted. And the reason, one of the alarming reasons law enforcement was informed was due to how the email was made out to the professor, who likely was not in the know of what a Nintendo Direct is. The student said, "Cancel the class for the good of humanity," and that it was a once-in-a-lifetime event. So police responded and investigated, which ultimately ended in them realizing it was about the Nintendo Direct, but they, California State University Police, or CSUF, were not very happy about it. No charges have been filed at this time, and if they have been, I mean, who knows, maybe by the time I upload this video something will come up, I don't know, but last I've checked, no charges were filed. The student later sent another email apologizing for the whole thing. So, CSUF made a statement tonight, or a couple nights ago, technically. "Tonight, we were made aware of a perceived vague threat to campus received by a professor via email. The email referenced a once-in-a-lifetime event that would occur tomorrow, February 8th, and the individual urged the professor to cancel class for the good of humanity. After hours of investigation by our detectives, we learned of a Nintendo Direct event that would occur at the exact date and time. The individual suggested the class be canceled. Bottom line, don't do what this person did. If you are an adult, no one is making you go to work or class, even though you should. Obviously, yeah, while you should still not call off or skip class, whatever, unless it is absolutely necessary, you legally still can. This student should have just done that. You know, just don't go to class. I wouldn't advise, normally I don't advise people to miss class for that. But I mean, if you have to, just do it. And I get that he didn't, I don't think he actually meant for all this to happen, but it did happen, unfortunately. The student should have just done that. I happen to be someone that also missed the Direct and did not do a reaction on it until the following day, which you can see on my channel. But I am an adult and decided not to skip a day of work at my job. Now, if I did YouTube or Twitch full time, that might be a different story. I mean, I still wouldn't, like, send an email to my boss about it. Like, if I had a day job, I think I can make it where I don't know, I could probably make it work where it's like, hey, if I don't cover it right when it happens, it's not the end of the world. It's like, hey, if I did this full time, yeah, I may not get as much money for it, but I have this other job that's important. And it's also kind of like, if I'm not on YouTube forever or Twitch, I'm just saying, I mean, I make a little bit of money on Twitch and I'm possibly Twitter down the line, but we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, just don't send an email to your boss or a professor saying why you're saying that. Just, if you're gonna miss, then just don't show up or call off. I normally don't want to say that, but yeah, don't do what this guy did. I don't. Should he get charged? I don't think he should get arrested. I don't know. In fact, I'm kind of leaning towards, I don't even think he should get a fine. Now, if he kept doing this, then fine. Like, I obviously shouldn't get arrested. I mean, I guess if they're going to do something, just give him a fine, even though I don't think he needs a fine, unless they could prove that there was an intent that he meant harm or something. Then maybe, I don't know. But as far as I know, from what I've seen so far, and I'm going to actually double check this before I start editing this, so I could add this in. But as far as I know, no charges have been made at this time. But yeah, just be a little more appropriate about this. And I don't think he was trying to scare people. Maybe he was, but I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. Now, since I'm talking about the direct, I'm not going to go into detail what the direct is about, but if you want to find out more, you can check it out by visiting my reaction video down below, or just the original live stream from Nintendo. Anyway, that's all I'm going to be for today. I think then the next video on the direct is going to be on the Game Boy and Game Boy Color. I kind of wanted to go more in detail talking about that. But until then, I want to thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next video.